The Board of Directors, management, staff and customers at Grenada Cooperative Bank are speaking in glowing terms of Gordon V. Steele, OBE, a former managing director and member of the board of the financial institution who passed away last Friday. Mr. Steele devoted his entire working life to building Grenada's prestigious and sole indigenous commercial bank, having successfully steered the institution through 5 distinct decades. In an exclusive interview with GBN on Tuesday, current Managing Director at Cooperative Bank, Richard Duncan, described Mr. Steele as a leader and manager extraordinaire.
From the early days of everything being manual, with one branch on Church Street, to fully electronic, with global reach, has been a phenomenal stint on his path. He has seen the staff growth over the years from just under a dozen in his time to over 200 today. He has been not just a clerk, a supervisor, a manager, a managing director. He was also a director of the bank in his own right.
Mr. Duncan notes that apart from his financial acumen, he never forgot that the bank was founded as a penny bank for Grenada's ordinary people.
Of course, his years of wisdom, his ability to strike compromise at the level of the board, his understanding of the dynamics in management as well as on the board, those things obviously will be missed. But I think it is fair to say that he ensured that the bank had built enough capacity in the current leadership as well as on the board, such that his legacy of building a strong, noble, robust indigenous bank will live on.
Mr. Duncan says one of the pivotal decisions made by Mr. Steele almost 30 years ago paved the way for Co-op Bank's growth and advancement.
The record would show, in my view, that one of the most significant decisions that the bank has ever made, and obviously Mr. Steele had a role to play in that, was in 1992, when Royal Bank of Trinidad and Tobago made an uninvited and unwelcome attempt to purchase Grenada Cooperative Bank, arguing at the time that Cooperative Bank was too small, did not have the human resource capacity, could not afford the information technology to compete against First Caribbean, National Commercial Bank, Bank of Nova Scotia. That uninvited approach was repelled, rejected by Mr. Steele and the Board of Directors at the time. The history has been written that we not only acquired the human resources, the information technology, or the systems, but we have been able to bulk up in size to become the largest commercial bank in Grenada until there was an acquisition by another bank.
In 2007, Mr. Steele was conferred the honor of Officer of the Most Excellent Order of the British Empire, OBE, for his meritorious service to the banking industry in the state of Grenada. Blossom Alexis Welsh, GBN News.